DHS-funded drone spies on private gun sale. Incredible. Promotional material for Shadowhawk depicts firearms transaction as criminal activity. The promotional video for a surveillance drone now being purchased by law enforcement bodies across the country with the aid of DHS funding shows a UAV spying on a private gun sale. Now, again, everything, not just this. If it was just this, you know, it'd be worrisome, but it's hundreds of data points. It's all about, what does the Homeland Security Manual say? Gun owners, conservatives, libertarians, constitutionalists, in the fetters, Ron Paul supporters, anti-New World Order people, conspiracy theorists. But what's number one? Returning veterans. Returning, they even have, we broke this years ago, but it suddenly got in the news last week, the first class of FEMA Corps being graduated, paramilitary. I have the article, New Defense Clandestine Service blends civilian and military operations, that domestic security force with a base goon-level schmuck, tattletale, Chivano, I guess that's what Tony Montana, a rat, a spy. You want a Chivano on every corner, watching you, telling you what to eat, when to sleep, what to wear. You like squid? You a sheep? Bah, bah. I mean, come on, folks. This is classical hardcore tyranny, the biggest, fattest, ugliest thing the world's ever seen, in our face, using military tactics of saying, I don't exist, I don't exist, I don't exist. Let me explain something to the globalist. You see 10 million guns a month being sold. You see the panic out there for a real reason. Sometimes a panic's a good thing. Get people out of their trance. America knows about the foreign takeover. What I'm talking about is now being picked up by every other major talk show host. You understand that? Not because I'm some great person. I was just someone aware of it before others who didn't care how I sounded and didn't care about how many radio stations I was on because I had to get the word out any way I could. I just mailed out 150,000 free bumper stickers. It even paid for the shipping. I'd mail out 10 million if I had the money. But I'm so busy covering news, I don't even plug money. Go to InfoWarsShop.com. Buy ProPure water filters. It already has the lowest price. Buy shirts, DVDs, films, books. Buy it all. I'm telling you, if I got $1 million donation right now, I'd spend 100% of it on mailing out, I don't know how many. It would cost $35,000 for the stickers and the shipping. About 32,000, 33,000, I forget. The point is, how many would $1 million worth of bumper stickers? And the average bumper sticker is seen by 20,000 people in 1 year, in its lifetime. Average lifetime about a year, 12 months, some last longer. It'd be billions of views, billions. I mean, listen, this is real, folks. I'm willing to die for this information. But I intend to win the info war with God's help. You are living at the crossroads. This is an incredible time to be alive. Everything's happening right now, and it's just started. The fuse is lit, folks. All the stuff you see is just the fuse burning. The explosion, politically, is either going to go into total tyranny, and they're going to use that to totally take over, or we, like judo, use their energy against them and rip their arms politically out of their sockets. And I'm telling you, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is the big enchilada right here. This is it right now. Listen, you got to act now. You don't act later like, well, what do I do? Speak out. Warn people. Call and talk radio. Go speak at city council. Hit your knees and say, God, I want to fight the corruption. I want to defend the innocent. God, tell me what to do. Believe me. Believe me. You know what God really likes? I'm telling you this from experience. God likes you just saying, hey, I'm not praying for anything except please have me do what you want. I'm weak. Take me over. That's the prayer right there. Take me over. I'm yours. I'm yours. I'm yours. Okay, that's the answer. Because this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the big one. Okay, everybody can feel it. Everybody can see it. It's all just going to get crazier from here on out. Listen to this promotional video for the surveillance drone now being purchased. You guys can start rolling it over me. The promotional video for surveillance drone now being purchased by law enforcement bodies across the country with the aid of DHS funding shows a UAV spying on a private gun sale. The promotional video for a surveillance drone now being purchased by law enforcement bodies across the country with the aid of DHS funding shows a UAV spying on a private gun sale, falsely depicting the scenario as a criminal activity. That's how they do it. It's a psych warfare. Notice Paul gets that. It is important to emphasize It is important to emphasize that private firearm sales without background checks are not illegal under current law in the United States, although gun control advocates are feverishly trying to change that with new legislation. The government claims that 40% of all gun sales are conducted without background checks. And it goes into the Shadow Hawk drone, and Homeland Security is paying for thousands of these to be delivered to counties all over the country. In fact, a bunch of these have been delivered to Texas. In fact, this training video is from Texas. And he got this out quickly. He did a great job. He breaks down how it's all part of a huge arms buildup. I'm going to have Paul add to this. Oh, look at that. It's Patriot types. Look, it's dressed like a good old boy. Look at that. He's dressed like a Texan right there. All the training manuals, all the training videos. When the Marines train, they train to kill their daddy. Look at this. Be advised. They are spying on the guy buying a handgun. This whole thing is for gun owners. And I'm going to have Paul add the civilian inmate labor camp program into that. I'm going to have him add all the military training to go after gun owners in that, and the fact that they say the gun owners are the big target. I mean, this is all pointed at you. A huge arms buildup against the American people. And they've got crosshairs on the folks that are buying the gun. So what's Homeland Security for? A gun confiscation, civil war in America.
Subject just pulled an assault rifle out of the
now he's showing him an AR-15.
Looks to have optics, flashlight added on.
Oh, this is so evil. Again, they're casting gun owners as criminals. I want to bring Paul Watson up. We're going to break here in just a moment. Paul Watson, I mean, you add all this together, all these data points. I mean, this is crazy. And now they're saying today, you wrote another article, they want to use these drones against us publicly, and they already are in places like North Dakota and in the Dorner case. Paul Watson.
Well, yeah, that was a lobbyist at a recent House committee hearing in Washington State. And he basically admits, this is Paul Applewhite, whose company was founded to provide unmanned systems and training to government and industry. So he's in bed with them. And he basically says, not only have they been doing targeted killings abroad, of course, we know, 5,000 people, most of them completely innocent, have been killed by armed drones. But they've been doing indiscriminate targeting of people abroad. So that's a new one. And then he advocates that police departments across the United States be given the power to use armed drones to conduct manhunts, like we saw with the Christopher Dorner thing.
Absolutely. It's total militarization, total Pentagon takeover. And who do they work for? The collaborators work for the foreign banks. And military, there's not going to be military soon. It's all going to be drones and robots. Here's the story right here. Activists launch campaign against autonomous weapons. Killer robots must be stopped. Stay there, Paul Watson. We'll come back to you.
Hi there. My name is Frank Bates. What I'm about to tell you in the next 60 seconds could get me in a lot of trouble. I just created a free video presentation at 123coverup.com that exposes the electricity monopolies and government agencies for what they really are. Incompetent, lying crooks that are counting on your ignorance and fear to keep your power bills criminally high. Some have called this a conspiracy. Others have called it a cover-up, and you will be shocked to find out how deep the conspiracy goes. My video at 123coverup.com exposes the truth and shows you the secret of how I beat them and how you can beat them too. Watch the controversial video that thousands of other smart patriots have already seen in the last 3 months. Go to 123coverup.com and discover one weird trick to slash your power bill and protect your home. Go watch my video now at 123coverup.com before they force me to shut it down. Again, that's 123coverup.com.
Hey everybody, Ty Bollinger here. Once again, real life, real stories.
And he discovered Carnivora, was so thrilled with the product that he shared it with his family and his friends and his patients. My dad was a family physician, he was a medical doctor.
Almost all the symptoms were either diminished or gone. Amazing product, amazing results.
It's like an amazing thing having such a profound change in how I feel and knowing that it was the Carnivora that did it.
And a lot of patients got better, ranging from immune dysfunction to allergies and infections.
protection.
Here's the toll-free telephone number to call to access the Carnivora telecast at carnivora.com on Tuesday, March 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Call 1-888-694-9666. That's 1-888-694-9666. Once again, 1-888-694-9666. Visit carnivora.com or call 1-866-VENUS-FLY to order now.
Nagging constipation, hemorrhoids, or painful bowel movements? Have you considered your toilet posture? The colon needs proper alignment for faster, more effective elimination, and that's exactly what you'll get with a Squatty Potty. Not a cleanse or a pill, the Squatty Potty is a healthy step in the right direction, is doctor recommended, and starts at just $34.95. Call 855-628-1099 or go to squattypotty.com. Spelled S-Q-U-A-T-T-Y potty.com. Squatty Potty. Healthy colon, happy life.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Is this the year you finally get serious about your family's drinking water? If so, keep listening for a special offer from Big Berkey Water Filters. Did you know that over 60% of municipal water is fluoridated? Berkey Water Filters distinguish themselves from many other filtration systems with the capability to significantly reduce dangerous chlorine, fluoride, arsenic, and disinfection byproducts from municipal water via the Black Berkey and PF line of filters. Then there's affordability. At only 1.7 cents per gallon, Berkey Water Filters purify treated and untreated water, even stagnant pond water. Stop and think how much money you could save by simply reducing buying bottled water and using water filtered by your Berkey water filter. No need to be constantly replacing expensive filters with a Berkey. A single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. Choose the best size Berkey for your needs at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And right now, all GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Just call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY or visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. Free shipping on every order over $50. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I rant and rave a bit, it's because if I saw people robbing and beating my neighbors, I'd get all upset and hop up and down like a wild dog. That's how you're supposed to act. I mean, you're supposed to get upset. You're supposed to. That's why CNN hadn't had me back, because that was breaking people out of their trance. A lot of people, probably 30%, were very uncomfortable by it. Oh my gosh, gun owners shouldn't be that upset and yell. That makes us look bad. And the media tried to spin it like that, but then backed off because, no, wait a minute. They are trying to take our guns. They are lying. Piers Morgan's not being reasonable. He doesn't care about kids. He's exploiting them. That's outrageous. You're going to start another revolution. People need to know the response they need to have. And it's the same thing with these drones. You're going to take our money and militarize everything when clearly you're preparing for war with the best people in this country, hardworking constitutionalists, veterans, and people like that. That's outrageous. Where are the congressional investigations? Where are the arrests? Where are the impeachments? And now, the main helicopter, that's what it is, a medium-sized helicopter drone, same one they crashed down, and Katie bought one and crashed it outside Houston. They're buying tons of these for local departments. And what are the training videos and the advertisement? Guys selling guns to each other. I mean, give me a break. They're going to stop criminals having guns. It's the idea of gun owners being criminal. The DHS targets all of it. Paul Watson, who broke this news at Infowars.com just 25 minutes ago, joins us. Paul, break down your take on this. And again, the calls in Congress by lobbyists and others. Again, they're just getting us used to it for the Skynet drones. Go ahead.
Well, this is a $500,000 drone. It's being funded by the Department of Homeland Security because they're paying for half of it when police departments buy it. So they're putting forward $250,000. It's a 50-pound mini helicopter. And according to the website of the makers, Vanguard Defense Industries, it can be fitted with tasers that can shoot barbs up to 100 feet. It can be fitted with 12-gauge shotguns and grenade launchers. So while it depicts the American citizens as engaging in criminal activity for selling firearms, they're preparing to put firearms on these drones, and they've got people